And we're live, I think. Alright, so for the second try, let's see if we can get this going this time. Should probably see. There we go. So I'll be trying to make a PowerShell module that connects to my Tesla car to see if I can remote control it from PowerShell, basically. So let's start by creating a new PowerShell module, and I'm going to use the module plaster to create an empty scaffolding module. So let's do invoke plaster. I have a template path which should be like c:" git gypsum module, and there should be a destination, and I just say here I'll call it my Tesla and control Tesla cars using PowerShell. My name, my company, module number, no editors, MIT license is good, pester, so I want pester. I don't need invoke build because I'm going to use build module later on. I want the git ignore, and I want the readme. So this should create a bunch of files. So let's open up that directory in Visual Studio Code. There we go. And there we are. So this created an empty directory, or an empty directory with a source and a test folder, some basic pester tests, which I think still is, module version 4 syntax. We got a classes, a private and a public folder for public private functions and classes if we need any. We got a basic module file which will just .source all the files. We got a module manifest, and we have a build file for module builder. So let's start with a private function. So let's do invoke Tesla Api. So this should take everything we need and just wrap invoke rest method. So because if all our functions just have a wrapper for Tesla API, then it's easy to do all the mocks and anything later on. So this is just how I like to do PowerShell modules wrapping APIs. So let's see, we're gonna need a fragment for the URI. We're gonna need some kind of method, and we might need some kind of body. And we probably gonna need an authentication switch. So let's call this a switch parameter. These should just be strings. So let's do this. And I should probably fill out this with some help and stuff later on. I don't think we'll be needing those. And we should probably have a base URI also. Let's do like this and just call don't show, I think it's called. Don't show, there we go. String parameter and call that base URI. Right. So let's just do $fragment equals $fragment replace, and let's replace all starting and all. I think we do like this. So this should replace all the starting slashes and all the ending slashes or trailing slashes from our fragment. Not sure if that's going to cause any problems, but let's just try it. I'll probably want to do that for the base UI too. So let's just do this base URI. There we go. And then I have some Tesla documentation somewhere, I think. So this Tesla API, here we go. It's not public, but it has been reverse engineered from a lot of people. So I just searched and I found this place and this place. So I don't know which of them are better, but yeah. As long as they say the same thing, I'm happy. So for the first part, we're going to have to get an access token. This should be the base URI. So let's put that in here. I'll just fill out the rest here later. Right, so let's get some params going. I'm a terrible typist. So what do we need? We are gonna need a URI. We're going to need a method. Oops. We're going to need some headers. So it should probably be a hash table. So this is probably what we need every time we call the API. So the URI should be the base URI slash the fragment. Let's do a format and say base URI fragment. Method should be $method. I guess we need a content type. I think they had, yep. Let's get that right from there. Application JSON. Not sure if they want a user agent. Don't think so. Just look at some random commands. Yep. Alright, so let's skip that for now. Right, so then if we have, let's say, fragment of the body, if we have a body, yeah, we're just gonna assume if someone submits a body, they want us to use the body. So let's do contains key body, and then params body should be equal to body. And also if, oh no, we're not gonna check that. We're gonna do if auth is present, then we're going to add an authorization token. Params, headers, authorization. Should be our token. I'm aware with that we don't have any token yet. So I think we'll need a token. Let's do it here. Token equals get token. Tesla token. Type bearer. So I think that should be it. And then we used to invoke REST method and do the param splatting. And we need a get Tesla token. So I'm going to make that a private function too. And I used something, I called it a type. So let's do a parameter called parameter type of token. Let's just do like this. Starters. String, come on. And then we need a validate set, and I think we should take 3 types. So we can have a bearer token, bearer. We can have an access token, or we can have a refresh token, I guess. Type. Probably don't need these. And so my plan is to store the token in a module scoped variable to start with, and then maybe we can then maybe we can improve it with some kind of persistence method later on. So let's just do like script token. Let's call it Tesla token. So if null not equals, I guess. So if that exists, we have a token. We should probably do null not equal. Come on. So let's do a switch over $type and call that bearer token. And let's do access token and refresh token. So if it is bearer token, we're gonna do if $script Tesla token dot access. See, this returns something. OAuth response access token. Yeah, let's call it the same. So let's just do like that. And just do null not equals that one. And if we get here, we have a token, we should just return something. So let's return bearer. We should probably be able to do the same for access and refresh token. So in this case, we're just going to return the access token as is, and in refresh, we're going to call it refresh token. No, I don't need this part. Go. Let's actually do expanding string and say type not implemented. This should never happen, but you never know. My poor computer is breaking apart. Oh well. Yeah. So, I'm sorry if this is lagging terribly. If it is, just tell me and we can try to restart the stream with some other settings. Let's open up some task viewer here just to see. Oh yeah, this poor thing is working hard. Oh well, let's keep it like that and see what happens. Maybe I can turn off this part. Yep. Seems to be a little better. So where were we? Test the token, get a token like that. I think I'm happy. And that will just return whatever we get back from this part. So now we obviously need to get a token. So let's create a new one and say connect Tesla. So credentials is to connect to Tesla API. Let's have some different choices here. Parameter set name equals credential, and this should be AP as credential, and let's call it credential. So my idea is you can either sign in using a credential object or a refresh token, because if we support a refresh token, then I don't need to supply my actual username and password. I'm not sure if there is any difference between them, but let's try anyway. Parameter refresh token is to connect to Tesla API. Parameter set name. Refresh token. So I guess these should probably be mandatory also. Like this. This one should probably be a secure string. Now let's call that refresh token. Don't think we need these. Right, so how do we access these? We should do a switch on piece. I forgot the name. $P is singlet, I think. Dot parameter set name. Cool. So if the parameter set name is credential, we should do something, and if it is refresh token, we should do something else, and if it's neither, we'll just throw unsupported parameter name $. There we go. We should probably have some params up here. There should be a method which should be post. We should have client secret in the body. Oh, I probably want to build a body over here and take a body that is a hash table. Whoops. Or actually, I should just take an object. And then I should say, where is the body? There is the body. So if $body is hash table, we should do this, convert to JSON, else if body is string, we should do this thing. There we go. Oops. Let's remove that one. Wonder if I can make a parameter take either a hash table or a string. Well, we'll see. Body should be clients. Client secrets. Equals, we need a secret. And we should have a client ID. We're having that before, just because it makes more sense. Client ID, client secret, grant type. So down here we should say params body grant type equals, what's the password? Password. Down here it should be refresh token. There we go. And then we need a email and a password. So let's do email and password. This should be credential.username. And this one should be credential.getNetworkCredential.password. Here we go. And in this case, we're going to have grant type refresh token, yep. And then we have client and refresh token. Cool. And this should be refresh token, which is a secure string. So we need to have a decrypt unprotect, I think the verb is. Let's check that. So get verb unprotect. Oops. Protect. Unprotect. Cool. So unprotect secure string. We're going to dash secure string dollar refresh token. Oops. There we go. So now I have some basic parameters. We have a method and a body. Of course, we need a fragment. Fragment. And the fragment should be OAuth token. So here they pass the grant type as a query string, and here they do it in the body. Let's do it in body and see what happens. So, fragment method body auth base URI. Yeah, I think I'm happy there. So let's do invoke Tesla API at params. And actually we shouldn't output this, we should just store it. So token equal that, and script Tesla token. So I'm going to do this in 2 lines because I think I want to modify the actual object I create later on. Not sure. Yeah, that should be enough. So now we need this part. Let's do a private one, call it Unprotect secure string. Commandlet Unprotect secure string. So we should take a secure string, which should be secure string. Parameter. I still haven't gotten used to use the snippets here. That should be mandatory, of course. We should probably have a value from pipeline here. We don't need a begin and we don't need an end. Right, so... And I can never remember how to do this. Decrypt PowerShell secure string. There should be a Marshall thingy. They're doing the credential way. No, I want the other method. Been here before. Oh, this was the one I was looking for. Perfect. Let's steal that one. So, secure string to binary string, that will convert the secure string to binary string, and then we will return the pointer to that binary string. And once we're done, we'll free up the binary string. Yep, that's perfect. Thank you, Magica. Let's do this. There we go. Probably don't need that part, and yeah, so this should work, I hope. Let's try it out before. So let's just paste this here, do a $s equals read host as secure string, give it a super secret, then rs pipe unprotect secure string, whoop. Just to make sure that I didn't do anything stupid. Yep, that works too. Cool. So this means we probably have a way to connect to the Tesla API. That's kind of cool. Let's clean this up. Right, so once we have a way to connect, what should we do? Invoke an access token? Nah. Let's do a vehicle list. Get Tesla vehicle. That doesn't seem right. We suck at spelling. There we go. Get Tesla vehicle. I think it took. Oh yeah, you can have an ID here. Guess that this means it's a query string. Oh, API vehicle / ID. Right, so if only do /vehicles, we'll get all vehicles, and if we do /ID, we only get one vehicle. Makes sense. So let's have an ID. Let's do it this way. Parameter ID of Tesla vehicle. That's a hard word to spell. Don't think we need anything there, and let's have it as a string and call it ID. I don't think we're gonna need any pipeline support here, so let's just take that away and say $fragment equals and that part. And if p is bound parameters contains key ID, we should do fragment plus equals $ID. Invoke Tesla API. I'm not sure why this intelligence doesn't work on me. So we need a fragment. It should be fragments. We need method. It should be get. We need an auth. Fragment method auth. That should do it. And if we have auth, it's going to grab our token there, put it in authorization, and get Tesla token. Gets the Tesla token here. Oh, we should also have an else here, I guess. So, else. Or actually, we don't need an else. So, because this part has a return and return and return. So if we haven't returned here, we should probably throw here. Throw, because if we get here, something's wrong. So not signed in. Please use connect Tesla to sign into the API. Whoop. Maybe we should also have an access token here when I come to think about it. Parameter access token. Used to connect to Tesla API. Let's call that parameter set name access token mandatory. That should also be a secure string, and it should be called access token. Access token. So if we have an access token, we don't need to call the API, we're just going to store the access token. So let's do that and do if ps commandlet dot parameter set name equal access token. So if this is an access token, we should just store it and do like a script Tesla token. Actually, yes, let's do token. Is custom object. I think we called it access token, right? I just give this the value of access token. And if it's not, let's do all of this, and in the end I'll set the module variable to token. Get Tesla token, access token, yep. Let's see. And that is a secure string. We should probably decode this first. Unprotect secure string. Secure string. Access token. And we need a default parameter set name in here. Not sure what the default should be. So what makes more sense? Well, let's just start with credential. Can always change that later on. Right. So let's clear the screen here. I'm just going to move this part off screen if I have made any mistake. And create a Tesla or Potential object. Alright, so here we go. So import module source my Tesla get module. Woohoo! Let's do that with a bit zoom out. Connect Tesla, get Tesla vehicle. Woo! Alright, so since I don't want to expose my tokens, I'll just try to do it down here. So let's connect Tesla, potential Tesla creds. Here we go. And then get Tesla vehicle. Woohoo! We actually got a Tesla vehicle. I don't think anything of this is sensitive. So I'll just put up this here. So I tried to do connect Tesla. I gave it a credential object that I stored before, and then I just did get Tesla vehicle, and I got all my Tesla vehicles, which is the amount of 1. So the Tesla vehicle has an ID, a vehicle ID, and then a display name. So I should be able to do -ID. Did this? Sorry. I'm just going to do this off screen again. Yep. So I can, here we go. I can just do Tesla vehicle and get all my 1 vehicles. Or I can do get Tesla vehicle with an ID and I get the 1. Cool. So far we've been streaming for 48 minutes and I have made a connection to, let's see what happens in here. Yep. Whoops. Let's go back to the code. So yeah, almost an hour and we have something to start with. That is awesome. Not sure if I need that much more. I'll probably need to do a lot of things with my Tesla, but for starters, I think I'm happy here. So thank you for today. I hope this was enjoyable, and I hope I get to do more soon. And I also hope the quality of this thing worked, because, well, I did a test stream yesterday, but other than that, this was like the first real try. So thank you, and hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.